Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Team Fortress TV 2. My name is Raishi, joining me is Admirable, and on camera is Atmo. We are back. I know we've been away for a couple of hours, but we're back now to bring you some more games. That's right, we have got, I think, 2 more games coming up tonight over on this stream. I'm not quite certain who the second one is, but the first one is going to be awesomniac and Reason Gaming. So it's going to be an exciting evening for you, packed over here on TFTV 2. Admirable. You've had a bit of a break after appearing on stream 1 earlier. How are you now? Been on the beers much?
No beers, man. I've been on a downward trajectory. So tired, feeling sorry for myself. Now I'm riding the crest of a caffeine wave. I'm gonna take it all the way to the end here. 2 more rounds left of this group stage. As you say, we're about to see Reason take on awesomniac. It's gonna be a bit of a grudge match, and I was talking to some of the Reason guys, and they have been slating Huhi. They're like blaming him for all their failings. Huhi's getting thrown under the bus. This is going to be good.
You'll have to give me a second. I am trapped in my own cables. I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, yeah. Well, was that a first round?
Yeah, I think we just saw it.
We've completely missed the first round, but it doesn't matter because we're straight back into it. awesomniac versus its Reason. First round went to awesomniac 1-0. Pretty quick looking round as well. So we'll see what's going to happen on this middle right now. I'm going to be watching Knutson, see what he's going to do, see if he can be that driving force that he once was, but hasn't sort of shown it too much at this event right now. I'm just going to watch him and just keep watching him jumping in, to be honest. Reason trying to control that high ground as much as possible. They do deny Knutson, and Huey does take a huge pipe from Cadis though, and that's not going to be what he wants to do. Reason just taking a lot of damage. Drax had to fall back. Samsy's in, trying to fight 4 players. He does take Knutson, but it's not really the frag he wants. Now he's one-on-one in her P, while Zebasai gets fragged by Drac. How did Drac come back in? He had like 20 health last time I saw him, and it's just Samsy alive now, I think.
I have no idea. I am trying to figure out how to use Commander X's casting setup here, because I use bizarre keys, but right now I'm just looking at the scoreboard and following the perspective of Rising. He's got a 300 buff, but he comes out on the red rollout. Right now, Samsy will be getting back on the field, but no real ground taken apart from that mid fight from AwS. Rishi, what can you see from your delightful casting perspective?
Well, what I can see at the moment is just awesomniac just sitting around on mid, or maybe letting Samsy come in a bit too aggressively. Maybe they're trying to bait him. No, he's just going to run back and sit on his team. Both teams are sort of posturing each other, you know. They're showing off that mating plumage right now, looking to find a girl to mate with, I think. And they're not really trying to do anything. Zebasai's maybe actually going to pick off her P. Her P caught way out, isn't there? The crits is even going to come in out of Cadis. He's going to kill Fool. I don't think that was a drop he didn't have. But Rising's also going to get fragged. Drax hiding underneath the point. Is he going to be able to frag off Cadis? He does take him down, and he's still alive. Trying to do some damage with the shotgun. Not going to find it. Samsy also picking up a 3 frags there, but awesomniac do end up taking the point coming off the back of that crits from Marilyn and Cadis. And they are actually going to continue on into the last point. Her P's going to get picked off, but they decide they're going to take a frag, and awesomniac are going to back off Reason. Reason aren't giving them any respect at all. They're following straight out Admirable. They're going straight into that lobby. Huey and Bull just trying to do some damage there.
I don't know what I'm doing with these keys. I feel like a prisoner here, but continue to cast. Please, Raishi, help me.
Yeah, okay, well we've got awesomniac in the lobby right now, looking to push forward, looking to take that right-hand side, that far right. They're going to send in Stark. He's going to get straight onto Samsy. Samsy down to 6 HP, the crits comes out again. Not killing anyone, but Zebasai managed to pick up Rising with that shotgun. Cadis eventually finding Drac and Bull, but it was a late into the crits right now. Huey's still up, he's got a lot of health. Can he defend the point by himself? I say by himself. Herpy's in there as well, but he's doing damage. That's 3 down for the duo. Bull's on, Marilyn's running away on 61 HP. Can he arrow her down her P? He can. Some nice plays by Marilyn right there to get himself away alive. But also some good plays by Huey and her P to defend that point though.
I am sort of in the game right now. I'm checking out Marilyn running crit streak, and he is not quite there yet, but switching up to this Spire perspective, I see Rising just got down. The health is pretty poor on Reason. Drax going to join Rising in the spawn queue. No soldiers here for Reason as Marilyn moves forward. He's just at 90% crit streak. You could have it real soon. Bull could be in for a surprise here. Hair P's gonna get picked off by Zebasai. 3-on-3 action, and Bull himself is at about 80% of an overcharge. Merlin's about to come around. The crits gets popped off. Oh, Bull seemed to have read it. He backed off towards the spawn. There's a crit sticky waiting on that right door. Whoever opens it may get a shock. Bull switches over to the left-hand side, but somehow gets picked off by Knudsen, who seemed to read that switch up was coming, came in, got that medic pick, but the crits could not.
Yeah, and with Drak going down as well, Osomnek are just going to try and dry push this. I mean, they've got the numbers right now and they've got the heals, so let's just push in. Before Bull gets a chance to respawn, he's just respawning now. He's just trying to find Huey and give him a bit of buff. But Rising's taking a ton of damage. Samsy's already gone down. There goes Herpy as well. It's just Huey and Bull left up to survive this. Drak just respawning now, but he's going to come straight out into the crits, the victory crits of Zebasai. And that is going to be our second round, 2-0 to Osomniac there. Marble, you're fiddling with things again, so I'm going to continue casting. And Zebasai, sorry, what am I saying? Zebasai messing up his rollout a little bit there. It looked like he was switching himself around a bit. And Osomniac coming strong onto that middle. Both medics back on that medigun now, so Merlin, no more crits creek shenanigans. But Reason coming on strong. They're playing that right-hand side. They're really playing the right side. McNewson jumps up, takes a bit of damage from Samsy, but him and Zebasai do a lot of damage to Reason's players. They take down Rising and Herpy. Samsy's just running havoc between the entire Osomniac roster, but I don't think it's going to matter. Can he get onto Cadis here? Cadis has got 58 HP. He's pistoling him down, while at the same time, Starkey's trying to fight Huey and Bull. But surely, yeah, Samsy beats Cadis. And then Merlin, who came back for him, is going to be in a bit of danger. No, Samsy's now in more danger. He's trying to take a 3-on-1 against Zebasai and Zappis, and he doesn't manage to make it. But Reason do capture the midpoint here, or at least should be able to. Although I don't think Osomniac are going to let them, as Osomniac coming in. Zappis goes down to 25, but Zebasai is holding that strong position on that rock. But it's going to be a bit dangerous. Knudsen jumps in. Rising's going down to 11 health, just manages to make it out alive. And Bull has to Uber him to defend. Rising, Knudsen's going high. Can Rising hit him? No, Knudsen's going to go down. Both Ubers are exchanged on point, but it looks like Reason are coming out worst out of this. They lose Rising and Drak, and Herpy went down earlier, of course. Cadis is in deep, trying to find Bull, but I think he's in maybe a bit too deep. He's gone already into this lobby and is dueling Samsy, who gets completely piped down. Are you back with us, Admirable?
Oh, I'm still here. I'm just making the best of a bad situation here, but AwS in a commanding position here. Bull is back there on last, trying to buff up these remaining players. Respawn just about to come in for Sam. Bull finds himself about 40% right now, whilst Merlin is pretty much neck and neck. So both teams probably going to sit back here and see what the other wants to do. Once the Uber charges are available, you would expect Osomniac to start to try and probe into that lobby, see if they can get a third round on the board. Right now though, it's about 8 minutes played, 2 rounds in the lead here for Osomniac. Reason yet to get around there. Sniper being spotted out. Knudsen, well played in fact there. Did a sick little skip jump through, hit that ramp slide and caught Herpy off. He didn't think he could close the distance so fast, but got surprised by his fellow countryman just sliding through there. Rocket Bard, he's going to hit that ramp slide up top. And he's above Bull right now. Does Bull realise he's going to get shot in the ass? Oh, Uber's popped off here. Merlin's trying to chase after Zebasai, but Knudsen's already gone down to Reason. So as these Ubers fade, it's going to be an advantage situation here for Reason. They managed to get both soldiers, and now they are in a great position to push out. Oh, Scout in onto Kuhi, going to get rushed down by Zappis, gets avenged by Drak. But so many AwS players dying throughout that, it was actually a wipe.
Yeah, it was, because Knudsen just respawning now, so he's also going to get caught out by Drak and Samsy. So Zebasai peeking into that PC room, not going to be able to do anything. And Reason may even be able to push onto this middle point right now. As Zeba gets picked up, so again, they're going to have no soldiers to try and defend this point. No big bombs except from Kaidas. And do you want to send him in? I've just noticed Stark picked up that spy. He's looking for that backstab, and I think he might get it if he's quick. He's gonna uncloak soon and try and find that pure innocent back of Bull and stick his ugly horrible knife into it. He's getting really close now. I'm really hoping for this.
Oh,
can he do it? Stark, he does it. He drops. Bull goes down, I think, there, and that is going to be huge. Reason in a terrible position now. They're so far forward with no Uber to back them up. Samsy's going to get picked up by Knutson. Start pistoling down her P after that as well. Reason just absolutely crumble on the back of their medic dying. I'm fairly certain it was a drop, was it?
Yeah, he got the drop. Merlin serves sky high there and then eventually pops just because he knew it was a free Uber. What with Bull dropping it like it was hot. And they're going to move forward here, take control of this midpoint. Cadis already got a few stickies around Choke to discourage anybody from trying to contest them, but now they have options here as to how to proceed. They can continue to push in the knowledge that Drac hasn't quite arrived yet. If he gets there quickly, he's not going to have enough help. But they are just inching their way forward. Cadis is going to try and spam stickies at Hui. Hui's actually quite far forward here, could be isolated. And now he's going to see Soldier and Scout coming in on the flank. That is, of course, Knutson and Zapdos, I think, the 1-2 punch. But no ground really taken. Hui gambled. He looked death in the face and lived to tell the tale.
I don't know if you've noticed the fact that Bull has picked up that crit streak now. They're both going to have it at the same time, so I want my camera straight away to be on Hui. The crit does come out. Stark is going to be going down, but the Uber gets forced out of Miralin, and he takes in Zebasai alone because Cadis already got dropped by that crit streak. Hui's going to be going down to it, but now Zebasai finds him rather far forward against quite a few recent players. He gets a little bit of backup from Knutson now, and there's a scout in behind him. That's going to be Stark, I think. Oh, Zapdos, sorry, killing her P as well. So a lot of players taking a lot of damage from Reason. They got completely pinched maneuvered. Bull's on 40 HP. He Ubersaw Zapdos down, but Zebasai comes in to finish him off. Miralin going for the Ubersaw, but misses Drac, unfortunately. So not going to have a huge advantage, just, you know, a 50, 60, 70% advantage.
Yeah, they were in this position previously, but they overextended off the back of an Uber push. But right now, with the man advantage, they might have felt like going for it until K decided to the Hui sticky trap there on rollout. Now, Insomniac are just going to regroup around that CP4 Spire. They're getting the buffs out here, and they're expecting that Reason are going to push off that Demo Man down, and it seems like that is what's on their mind. Bull only on about 20% Uber charge there, was Miralin already has him. Reason find himself 3 gamers down. Uber popped off through rollout. They're going to push forward here. Zebasai walking towards the point to meet up with Knutson. Plenty of time put on that point. Reason have to throw bodies there. There's committing players. Bull's going to go down. Drac is just respawned, but he will be nowhere near there. He cannot contest that point, and Reason extend their lead to make it 3-0. 17 minutes on the clock, Ryushi.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Reason right now. They keep getting caught out and losing players at crucial moments. I'm worried for them, Admirable. I'm worried for them. I want them to do well. I mean, they've been practicing really hard for the past month, and you know, I do love Huey, so I want them to do well. But the way it is, they're all sat together on this middle right now. They're all playing around that far right hand. In comes the big bomb from Reason and Huey. And Drac and Hui's right, and they're doing a lot of damage. Insomniac lose 3-4 players pretty quickly, and Stark and Zebasai are just going to have to back out. I don't know when Miralin went down. Oh, it went down to a pipe from Huey. Stark dueling Samsy in that lobby area. Surely he's going to go down. Yeah, so Zebasai the only one who managed to make it out alive from that middle, but a good middle from Reason.
Yeah, I was watching Knutson rolling out. He'd hit it. He was like airborne. Came all the way, and he was looking to see where Hui was exactly. Could he try and get the drop on him, but there was nobody there for him, so he just sort of straight back to his own side. The speed of the rollout didn't really yield any results, but right now Reason storming through, Drac the rookie pocket, finds Knutson with the rocket launcher, and they're going to try and flank behind here. They're looking for the cut off, but Bull drops. Starkey comes in behind, 2 shots in the shoulder blades, and Bull finds himself minus another Uber. Before it was the backstab with the knife, this time it was the backstab with the scattergun ratio.
Yeah, Zebo showing off them wall hacks right there, finding Rising, hiding around the corner, waiting for Miralin, and they're just going to surely recap this with respawning players on Reason. Just managed to make it, and what?
Back at baby, Hair P.
I didn't even notice him, he's that sneaky, and I've got the friggin' wall hack casting sheets on so I can see through walls.
Yeah, I'm casting old school right now. I seem to be in Commander X's gaming setup rather than his casting one. But I'm making it work right now as I watch Cadis rolling out pretty fast. And he seems to be doing a good job of denying Reason from distance. They've been forced to move right side, and they're committing players up top. Oh wow, Knutson got destroyed by both scouts, taking the full brunt of Hair P And Samsy's scatterguns finish off with the pistol. Start on to Samsy though. Hairpie will avenge him. This middle could still go either way. It's a soldier and a scout down a piece, but the position of Insomniac is one of a team intimidated. They're going to back into blue territory and just allow Reason to cap it. Uber being called by Maryland, both teams with that 100% charge. They're going to wait for 6 and take it from there. Still no off class in here, just double checking that no snipers or spies on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. Insomniac, I mean, they're 3-0 up, 3-1 up, sorry, so they can park the bus. They don't really have to do anything right now, and it looks like they just want to properly defend this point and really commit to defending as well. So Reason, they're just probing them right now, probing them through choke, trying to see whereabouts they are, trying to work out where Miralin is, and then, well, I mean, I don't know, who do you think will be the first to bomb in? I think it's going to be Drac. Drac's playing really well. I don't quite know who's roaming for these guys, because it was supposed to be Rising, but I think it's Drac now, right?
I think it's supposed to be Drac on Pocket. Rising is the roamer, and you're going to see the soldiers coming in with the synchronized bombs. That was Drac getting directly into the AwS combo. We actually created an opening for Rising to go all the way behind into the lobby as the Ubers fade. Zebo goes down, but Rising did down the lobby way back on the blue side, creates some space. Cadis and Stargate going to find 2 frags though. RP Drac and now Samsy will all find themselves in the spawn queue watching the escapades of Bull and Kui as they will die late into the push as well and be punished. Kui's going to have a 15-second spawn time there. Bull on the same wave, but that means there's going to be no heals here on CP4/2, but there is one man hiding there. It's Rising, died early, back up on the spawn. The air shot just about whiffs. That was what they call a near miss in aviation terms, Reishi.
Yeah, I think that's an American air shot there. You know, if there'd been a wall there, it'd have been fine. But yeah, so just Reason, just sort of sitting there. It was a nice play by Rising, but it didn't really do anything other than by maybe like half a second of time. And now Drac, Rising are both going down to Insomniacs and Bull and Herpy. Just Reason just falling apart, getting picked apart by Insomniac. And now they're fighting on last as well. Samsy's trying to defend it, but there's absolutely nothing he can do. Zappos is just going to cap it out right there. That brings us to 4-1, and pretty dominating performance so far from Insomniac.
Yeah, they just seem to really crumble after that Uber exchange between 2 and 3, and oh, it was painful to watch. You can almost see the frustration in their plays, like just going in there, trying to do their best, rolling the dice against the second best team in Europe, Insomniac. Knudsen again with the fast draw light, but he sees there's like nobody here to target. He's going to steal that red med pack, but Kuhi is going to play right side again on their perspective. They're trying to challenge Cadis on his own med pack. Scout's coming in on the flank though. He's taking the full attention off Hui. Hui manages to land a pipe on Zappos. I think he actually missed Stark but killed Zappos. Then he's going to get a little help from Rising to finish off that other scout, but Bull and Hui again, the last 2 alive. They're trying to back off here towards their own last. Bull's trying to serve, he gets stunned a little bit, that might have helped him, but he won't be able to survive the second wave as Knudsen bombs forward and kills off that medic again late in the play, and this is probably another round loss for Reason.
Yeah, absolutely. With Miralin now having that 100% Uber advantage, before Bulls even spawned, they're just going to come straight in, they're going to stream in. Herpy's looking for that snipe, but he doesn't manage it. Miralin sniffs him out and pops really early there, not even able to get the kill on Cadis, who was coming around that corner. Knudsen comes in, Rising's going to be our first frag. Bull just spawning now, but he's immediately dropping down to really low health, and all of Reason players are pretty damn low right now. Cadis pipe dueling Huey, except for Huey cheats and goes for the stickies, but it's going to be a cap from the scouts in Zebasai. So that's going to be 5-1. Reason, I mean, they looked pretty strong earlier. They got, what, 3-4 against Mix-Up, just losing out to them in the last round.
Nail biter.
Yeah, and but they just don't seem to be able to play against Insomniac, who, to be fair to Insomniac, haven't been playing that well today. They've, in my opinion, I've seen them play a lot better.
Even that last Uber push wasn't so convincing. It took Reason a long time to realise Cadis was behind and spamming them, but this time it's going to be Insomniac trying to go right, and they are stacking that red crate using the height advantage to spam down. But looking at the health of Reason, they're still looking pretty healthy here. Knudsen and Zappos have gone down, and Reason are now trying to maintain and extend this player advantage, but it turns into a 3-3. No, just right as I say that, Zebo goes down. Now it's on to Cadis to try and go huge. And it's going to be Cadis versus Hair P here. They're stalking each other around this midpoint. Hairpy gives away his position by touching the point. Cadis isn't exactly sure where to look. It's going to come down to reflex. Hits one pipe, misses a second and a third, but kills him with the roller, in fact. Then Sam comes in, claims the frag onto Cadis, but he's going to be bullied out of the point until he gets a little bit more health. The backup does come in as Rising comes through and jumps onto the roof. It was a rousing jump, but right now Bull is back on the field and the mid-fight continues. It refuses to die, Ryuji.
Absolutely, both teams really want this middle right now. And it looks the way of Somniac at the moment. They've got the players on it. Rising and Samsey both going to be going down. Drax taking a lot of damage as well over on the right-hand side, and now they're going to start to back out. He's going to get picked up before he backs out. So that's Drax down as well. No soldiers for Reason right now, and they surely are not going to be able to defend the second point.
Yeah, Knudsen's scouting ahead here. He's going to be first on to the Spire. Zebo's joining him as well. The Heels are coming in on bottom left. They know they have this Uber advantage. They want to make it count. They're already in for free here. They choose to pop off anyway, coming through that narrow door. There was no real threat, no stickies, but they have Ubered. And as the Ubers fade, Stargate isn't on the field. He's just about to respawn. Sam goes down though. Bull is about to get his own charge. He's popped off to save his team. It's pretty much even Ubers after this fades, but Reason will be able to hold on to last year. Zebasai up in 10 seconds, but missing that pocket. It will be perhaps tricky for a Somniac to hold. We're going to see Stark snipe and comes up with a body shot onto Hairpy, peeking out from that sewer door. And Somniac are going to continue here. Hui, Hairpy and Rising all dead right now, but Reason they should be looking for a reason to get out there. They are going to start to back off. Where is Drac? I see Bull on last, but I don't see that soldier. He's trying to take matters into his own hands. He sees Cadis on last. They're just going to give up the point here. I feel like they want to leave. It's mercy.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was watching Marilyn and Bull Ubersaw dueling on last there, so I mean that's the end there. But yeah, poor Reason getting 6-1, so that's pretty unfortunate for them.
I feel like they were really hoping to get more out of that game. They may be slightly disappointed by that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit of a shame, but there's not a lot we can do about that as casters. I do feel for Reason. I mean, I know they've been practicing really hard for this month, and it's not been a very convincing group stage for them.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, I'm just trying to still figure out the key setup here. Do we have any logs to look at? Dare we look at logs?
Let me see if I can find some.
This was an interesting experience for me. I've enjoyed being Commander X. But right now, I have closed TF2. I'm heading over to logs.tf. Have you found them?
They haven't been uploaded yet.
Forget about it.
That's I don't know. No logs at all. Oh,
Mumble. Somebody knows what he's doing. It's Atmo.
they went in. Oh, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I think from that we'll see Cadis top damaging, Zebasai following closely behind. What, Stark top fragging? Yeah. No, Zebasai top fragging then. Stark second fragging.
Kui putting out the big damage too. And trying to keep his team in it, but Cadis is a nip ahead of him. Knudsen, 8 frags for 19 deaths. I like it. I love those roams. That's a very impressive kill to death ratio of 0.4. Is that going to be the lowest in the game? Just about outperformed his medics there on the fragging front. Well played, Knudsen. Callouts.
Well, like, I think I finally worked out what Knudsen does. He scouts ahead for the rest of his team, dies, and then relays back where everyone else is so that Zebasai and Stark can come in and frag everything. I think that's what it is.
Good news as well. Sam actually did more than 200 damage per minute. That's just going to be like, that's his goal at LAN to, you know, prove Ips wrong. He's delivered the damage. It hasn't ended up in a sort of team win, but it's a personal win for Samsey, and I think we can all be happy about that, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
I guess we'll take a break then when we figure out which game we're going to go to next, but you have been with us here on teamfortress.tv / vanilla TV / whatever the hell this is. We'll be back soon. Or never.